Please let us rest. Just rest. Back to work. No rest for you until Ismailov gets every last mora back. Ismailov. Alright, today let's shady operation of the god going on here. Oh gosh. Who sent you to
Right here, right now.
not
Emerge.
that no one gets up to the monkey business with my love is something. Paimon thought he'd be at the end. Paimon thought he'd be at least half as tough as he sound, but nope, no dice. It's okay, we've chased the bad guys off. Praise be, I'm out of here. See you around. Kalash, after making sure that there aren't any Volca black on his tail, the worker pleased to see him. Hey, wait! Hey, what about things are, a reward? What an ungrateful guy. Could have taken us at least once. Wait a minute, we're not doing this for someone's gratitude or the rewards. Well, not only that anyway. Forget it. We will help a whole bunch without expecting anything in return anyway. Guess we're doing the whole super noble adventurer thing again today then. Speaking of that, aren't you gonna leave? Oh, what would that what would be the point? Leave today, get dragged back here again by them tomorrow? Just leave you two. You're no match for the Ismailovs. Huh? Yun yung group. That might not be true, Don't underestimate us. You don't understand. Galoyob. It's no use. It's all pointless anyway. Bakit? Oh!
Who goes there?
Break.
Oh, okay. As the bulk of loss in the camera debated the lumberyard worker previously. Okay. I can't do this anymore.
Right now.
So we're doing this
right
the
now.
hard way. Show me
Yeah, better check up this boss. Change it between it anyway.
dog!
There's a black logo. Picking up those people, we gotta go help
Time
them.
to end them.
The bulk of in the camera debated the lumber blah. Oh, Pig, put your back on it. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna put into the
Right here.
Fine.
How tiresome.
lumber work. Oh! Regarding the legendary thief's treasure. The legendary thief's treasure map has been recorded. Comparatively, analysis of the surrounding terrain is complete. I adjust that it may be found in the forest south of Morapasok. If you are interested in said treasure, excavation works in the area may prove rewarding. I may have found the location. Oh! Saan ko to? Oh! Ayan na. The great detective Chikota, of course I've heard you, but I've said time and time again. There's nothing illegal going on here. Everything's above board and entirely consensual. Hey, Ikita, tell the detective, have I said a single false word? Oh, right. This fellow's an old gambling addict. Gambled away everything he had to pawn except himself and his family. It was us, the Ismailov, who gave him a chance to work off what he owed. Once he's deaf, he gets to go home to his family. If I'd been some other gang, well, he might never have seen them again. Isn't that right, Ikita? Yes, I owe Ismailov's money. I'm working here of my own free will to pay off my debt. There you have it, detective. You heard it straight from him. Nothing to see here. I don't believe it. Not a single one of them has any life in their eyes. There's no way this is a normal workplace. I want to question the workers in private. No members of the Ismailovs are to present. So we're done playing nice, huh? Detective, your friends must have told you you're terrible at reading the room. What? No one's ever said that to me. Oh, then I suppose you've never had anyone you'd actually call a friend. Can you say I'm surprised? Here's the bad news. Everyone here is my friend, and they all happen to share one admirable quality. They know how to keep their mouth shut. What were you talking about? I mean that no matter what happens to you here, no one's ever going to hear about it. What?
Who
What
goes
the?
there? Ready to
Right
taste
now.
my
Emerge.
fist.
Right
They're
now.
fighting again. And first they're flying in big. How?
Fulfill our pact. You
I'm not
two.
sure who you are, but you
Time
have
to
my
end.
thanks.
Take a break.
Thanks for your help earlier. I'm Detective Donya from Chicota. Snezhnaya. You can just call me Donya. When I ask your name, she's Pashnea and Paiman's Paiman. We're adventurers who can't stand injustice and step in whenever trouble shows up. I see. Still, I've made a fool of myself in front of you two. I'm not very good at negotiation. Even though I promised myself I wouldn't act on impulse before coming here, I still ended up. It really does shame me compared to the it really does shame me compared to the teachings of my seniors, but I do remember one thing they said. The mark of a qualified detective is the courage to step forward at the critical moment. I suppose, at least on that point, I'm qualified. Let's just say that earlier counted as one of those critical moments. So basically, anything counts as a critical moment if you step in. That's exactly how it should be. If you don't even have the courage to step up, how can you call yourself a detective? Oh, right, are you two here to rescue lumberyard workers? It's a bit embarrassing to say. My mission was actually a preliminary investigation, an an article of operation into Ismailo's personnel arrangement in this area before the final sweep. Another corporate operations, but we already beat up their people earlier. Yes, though we've already alerted them. No, you could say they triggered a full confrontation. Still, I've managed to pinpoint the location of their stronghold. At this point, I'll have to carry out the final sweep myself. We're planning to take them all alone? Yes, it seems that right after one critical moment, another one has arrived. Let's put all these critical moments aside. Pasha and I will help too. What wonderfully kind adventurers. If only all adventurers were as helpful as you two. We can just stand by and watch you get surrounded instead of doing the surrounding.
Not that I care.
Plus, want to do this gig alone, but it's always better with the 3 times the strength of that wheel. Ah, it's the workers. Did they manage to escape? Ah, this is my love though this. Betul-betul pwede ko nga ito sa
Who goes
Right here,
there?
right now.
Show me what you got.
One down.
everything. Oh. Phew, we're saved. Chikota finally came to rescue us. Detective, they're heavily outnumbering us. We barely managed to break out through and escape, so you have to be careful too. Even a whole squad might struggle. Detective, where's your team? Everyone has signed these operations right here. Only 3 people? No, 2.5. Well, Donya doesn't exactly look like she can operate independently as detective, so she only counts as half. Hey, that's just rude. Are you looking down on Paimon or something? Sorry, I just mean with only a few of you, I'm worried you might not brave much for the leader of the Ismailo. Gosarov is guarding the stronghold. Just thinking about him makes me feel like I've stepped into a frozen pit on the tundra. My heart practically stops. So how did you manage to escape? Right, with so many tough guards at the stronghold, how did you get out? Unless you were deliberately let go. Oh, Paimon sees how things turned out here. It must be a scheme by Smilov. Hold on, I'm the detective here. The deduction part should be left to me. Ahem, you're not only the ordinary workers at all. You're paid released by Smilov. The goal is to lure us, preferably as many as possible, into a prepared pocket and swipe us all in one sweep. Confess, that's your plan, isn't it? I'm a trained detective. Don't think your tricks will work on me. Oh no, detective, I bribed the guards, but we were spotted right after escaping, which is why there are pursuers behind us. We were really worried about you. If anything happens to you, our lives would get even harder than before. Wow, this is so embarrassing. I thought I could calmly reveal the truth at my seniors. But it turns out I completely misunderstood. Hold on, aren't you a detective? Isn't it a bit reckless to believe them so easily? But what they said does make some sense. Forget it. Let's just find our way through this first. Alright, then let's stick to the original plan and head to the stronghold first. Donya, wait up. Don't run far ahead.
Who goes there? Who goes there? Show me what you
Right
Ah,
here.
what are you doing? You pissed me off encountering a moment where my temper just flows. It's not a critical moment, just a constant problem. Okay. Wow, may bazooka ka pa, ah. Did I just spot this a while ago? Sinunod ko talaga siya. Oh, Lukyanov. I've been hearing more and more reports of workers refusing to obey and trying to escape. Care to explain yourself? Oh, thank you. I take full responsibility, boss, but they've been swallowing all those rumors whole. That's what's made them much bolder. Rumors? You mean the ones that about the young Tsar falling from power? Exactly, and the boys have also spotted Chikota's hounds sniffing around these past few days. I doubt it'll be long before they make their move. If the young Tsar can send reinforcements, I'm afraid we won't be able to hold this territory on our own. Boss, if you ask me, now that we've lost our backer, why don't we seize the legendary thief's pressure? Well, we still can. Maybe we won't be living in the high life, but at least we'll have something to fall back on. Even without the young sir, the Energy Commission's still around. Sooner or later, they have to use the for Ismailov again. We need to weigh the pros and cons carefully. You're right, boss, but if we let this opportunity slip away, boss, Chukot is here. What? Already? How many of them are? Hello, 3. Lay down your weapons. If you surrender now, we'll take your cooperation into consideration. Paimon, Chikata, detectives aren't supposed to negotiate with criminals. Then this was supposed to be a critical moment. You two stole all the spotlight. You've got to be kidding me. Just the 3 of you? The Smilers hasn't fallen that low. Boys, grab your weapons. Show them that what happens when they cross us. You're gonna bring
Taste my fist.
to subtle.
Emerge.
I got your back.
Gonna cleave ya.
One down.
Hey,
Here,
relax,
boys.
so just take care of
Get to
yourself.
work.
Not bad. You've got some great skills. No point throwing our lives away here. We'll settle this another day. Ah, my critical moment is getting away. Bashner, quick, let's go after them. Slow down. There might be an ambush. Uh-oh. What the heck?
You wanna
Pain in the
fight?
neck. Looks
Show
like
me
the one of
now.
us can walk. Let's get them, boys.
Take a break.
Gotta.
Yun, namatay ka na. After some effort, you manage to stuff the defeated Ismailos member into the nearby cabin. It's locked. Now we just need to notify my colleagues to come take them into custody. And thank you both for your help. This was my first time carrying out a mission on my own. Without you, Pashnaya, I don't even want to think about how it would end it. You mean your very first solo mission ended with you taking on an entire criminal syndicate? Well, I stepped up at the critical moment and brought down a criminal organization. I'd call that quite an achievement. I guess you could say that. All's well that ends well. An organization has no place for the people who refuse to follow orders. That's not the point. Just because things turned out okay doesn't mean that ends justify the means. Speaking of which, what about all those workers? If you're worried about them, why don't we go check on them? Where will they be? Follow me. Are they here? Hey, let me out! Detective, the detectives are here. I'm sorry, something went wrong with the operation. The plan had to change. What? Don't tell me they found out. Oh no, what are we going to do? The Ismailov will never let us go. We're going to die here. No, we have to leave now before their thugs show up. There goes my lumberyard, my livelihood. Whoa, hang on. Donya's mission may have gone off the rails, but everything's been taken care of. Explain what happened. So you're saying the thugs who seized my lumberyard have all been brought to justice? We don't have to live in fear anymore? At least for now, though I can't promise they won't come back someday. It doesn't matter. They dare to show their face again, I'll do my duty. In the name of the Chikota detectives, I'll bring them to justice all over again. Oh, that's reassuring. They will be counting on me. But after everything that Smilov did to this place, they didn't just exploit and abuse the workers. They trashed the tools and equipment too. Getting the lumber yard up and running again is going to cost a fortune, and I don't even know where the money will come from. What about critical moment? Come on, use your critical moment to save the day. Hey, a critical moment can't solve that. Wait, no, my senior did something once. When it's time to make decision, stop, think calmly, and then act. That's the critical moment before the critical moment. How many critical moments are there? We could string them together into a chain, and besides, if there's a critical moment for staying calm and thinking things through, maybe we should have used that one a little earlier. We charged in without thinking more times than Paimon can count. I see. I see now. A critical moment. What is it? Are you going to beat up the lumber yard until it fixes itself? No, I really do have an idea this time. Right before we fought the Ismailov gang leader. You mentioned something. What was it? The legendary thief's treasure? Oh, come on. Come to think of it. If we didn't we find the map with the marked location earlier? Yes. Huh? But according to the map, it's a place we already dug up. Wait, all we found there was a bunch of solid ice. Could that have been? Anyway, I'll take you there first. Back in business. Oh, look at them, just up ahead. Whoa, that's a huge block of ice. If you look closely, it's just something inside. Inside? Ah, so this legendary thief treasure, it's sealed within it. We thought it was just a pile of rocks. But this ice hasn't melted at all, even after all this time. That's just how snezhnaya weather is. Ice like this on the tundra only gets bigger if you leave it alone. A critical moment. No matter how critical it is, it's not going to break the ice. We just need something warm to melt it, right? Ashnaya, didn't we come across a strange prime ice device before? Maybe we can use that. Let's give it a try. Get it. Is there some kind of prime ice device that can melt this block of huge? Okay. Ay, nga. Okay. Oh. Whoa. Oh. Nice.
Huh? All that
Talk to
work for
Derek.
this.
So this is what is those smile of guys were after. They took over my lumberyard just for this. So much more that even just a small portion of it would be enough to get the lumberyard running again. But I've heard the Adventurers Guild rules say that any unclaimed treasure found in the wilds belongs to whoever discovers it. You're quite sharp, correct? It all belongs to me. If it's finders keepers, then let's split it evenly. Huh? I get a share too? Well, I can live relatively comfortably until the next payday. No, wait, don't snap out of it. This is a critical moment for the third test. How can I be corrupted so easily? I'll leave the handling of this treasure to you all. Then thank you for your kindness. I'll just take a small portion to repair the lumberyard facilities and tools. The rest can go to the adventurer who contributed the most. No objections. Then it's over. But Donya, you'll still need to contact your colleagues to handle the aftermath, right? I wonder what your senior will say when they found out you cleaned up the Ismail of Stronghold by yourself. Maybe instead of praise, gets scolded. That shouldn't be the case, but now I think about it, it's not entirely impossible. What should I do? Wait, got it. Pashna and Paimon will become a critical moment. That way, my seniors will definitely understand. No way. No way. That's what even is a critical moment anymore. I'm getting more and more confused. Yay! Regarding the snezhnaya Royal Treasure Transfusion Bureau, do you have any questions? What sort of organization is it? So you wish to understand the Transfer Bureau, Kashneya? Allow me to bring up relevant data explain. Snezhnaya Royal Railway Transfer Bureau is often shortened to Chikota or the Transfer Bureau. Its primary responsibilities as it's established were to maintain train and railroad safety. When train operations and management proved relatively chaotic early on, the Transfer Bureau had to be sufficiently armed to counterattack smuggling, transport of illegal cargo, and most seriously, the use of the trains to threaten public safety. A jurisdiction does expand along the railway lines. Nowadays, most civil disputes, train-related incidents, violent crimes, organization crime, and the like all are handled by the Transport Bureau. But as for Snezhnaya, national security and diplomacy, such weightier matters of a state are left to the Druzhna of the Batu. Thank you for the information.